Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Sharon with Statuesque by Sharon. Let me start by saying Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or if you just gather with family, friends, or just have a quiet time to yourself. In any event, I hope that you had a wonderful time, let's say during the holiday season. I hope that your year closed out well. I hope that your new year began well. Let's talk about a few things. I don't do New Year's resolutions, but I do try to make a promise to myself in terms of how I'm going to try to live throughout the year. And I usually don't make it anything real extravagant or very, I'll say very detailed or complicated. But this year for 2026, I endeavor to live with purpose. I want to live in purpose, with purpose, and on purpose. You know, I've gone through a situation where I just had to surrender to the Lord. He was teaching me to surrender to Him and take my hands off of trying to control what happens to me. You know, if I trust God, then I trust Him to take care of me wherever I land, wherever I end up. And one day I was doing a little research about surrendering, and the thing that caught my attention was the what I was reading said that surrendering means that you are not trying to control the outcome. You're not trying to make an effect on the outcome. And that struck me how, yeah, I do. I trust God wherever He takes me, wherever I land. Now, I have my plans, I have my hopes and desires, and God might do exactly that. But then again, God might not do exactly that. He might do the exact opposite of that. In any event, it's up to me to make the decision of whether I trust Him or not. And I do trust God. And so in surrendering, I am taking my hands off of trying to control the outcome and the lasting effect of whatever happens in my life, because God alone deserves all the glory regardless of what happens. It's to God's name and honor that I give all thanks and praise. And so, what I noticed or have realized, I've realized this for a while, was in the the attempt, the effort of trusting God, you know, with full abandon, I have just kind of let the chips fall where they may, which was a big thing for me to just let go to that extent. God was teaching me to just let go. And I have been the type of person where everything needs to be in a place, and everything needs to be in its place, and there has to be a place for everything, and things just have to be orderly and just so. So letting go of that was a big struggle for me. But finally, I got it. I got it down pat, and I started living my life basically where, well, whatever happens, happens. It just is what it is. And after a while, I start realizing that it seemed like things were being a little haphazard, you know, a little too loose, a little too willy-nilly. But again, I didn't want to try to grab control of anything. And as I look back at all that time, I see how God did His thing that He does often with me. I'll start at one end of the spectrum, and He'll take me all the way to the opposite end of the spectrum, and then He'll bring me back in the centers where I'm balanced. And I believe that's what's happening now, is that He is bringing me to a place of balance, because I started out having to, you know, make sure everything was just so, to going all the way to the opposite end of the spectrum, just letting the chips fall where they may. And now He's bringing me to the center in a place of balance. And when He changes our positioning, It is. It's uncomfortable because we get accustomed to being where we've been. We know who's who, what's what, how to do things, what to look out for, how to take care of ourselves in that from that perspective. And then when God starts changing things, it is upsetting and it is kind of it makes you feel a little discombobulated, and a little out of sorts. But it's still a matter of trusting God. And so all of that to say that in this year, my endeavor is to live on purpose, in purpose, with purpose, and not just haphazardly, but also balanced where I'm not trying to control everything, where I'm still walking, trusting the Lord with everything pertaining to me, but doing things a little more orderly and with just with intention and focus, and not just, oh well, that's good enough, or that'll do, or that will suffice. I want to do things with more intently and more focus. And so hopefully we will see this even with my videos. I know I have not been recording quite as often as I have wanted to. And sometimes it's just been difficult because, sometimes, frequently, quite frankly, I have just not been in the, on top of the world in the best mood. And I certainly don't want to come on here and memorialize any negativity. I don't want to come on here and be negative for any of you because everybody's going through something. The last thing anybody out there needs is to turn on a video and see me or any other creator, being negative and saying woe is me. And I don't feel like woe is me. I don't feel sorry for myself. But sometimes, I just feel like, uh, sometimes I just don't want to. I don't feel like, and I force myself to just, keep moving forward. Like I encourage you all to keep moving forward. And sometimes I have to go through the process that I've talked about before, just putting one foot in front of the other and, watching the clock to see, okay, I made it for the last 15 minutes. Let me see if I can make it for another 15 minutes. And I don't want to be on video presenting that to you all because for all I know, you might be going through that yourself. And so, what I endeavor to do is, even in times when I'm feeling that way, I know that greater is God who is in me than he that's in the world. And by God's power that is at work within me, I'm going to press through it because not that I think that everyone's clamoring to come see me, but I do believe that God sends words of encouragement through me, and sometimes people need to hear it. And, as you know, I'm trying to grow my channel and I don't have a lot of subscribers yet. I believe that that is going to change very soon, hopefully even this year. You never know when God is going to just make things just happen suddenly. And perhaps my suddenly is going to be very soon. But whether it's, 10 million subscribers or the 54 that I have right now, the truth of the matter is someone out there, even if they watch me but haven't subscribed yet, because that happens too. I've done it myself where I've watched someone's channel, I've watched someone's videos, but I haven't yet subscribed to their channel. And so I do not think that there's only 54 people who have ever watched me. Some people check in and check out before the end of the video. Some people watch the whole thing but just don't subscribe. Whatever the situation is, I am well aware that there's somebody out there who needs to hear what God is saying through me. Because, everyone does not receive a word from everybody. Everyone cannot minister to you. Everyone cannot minister to me. There's different styles with the way people talk, their past experiences, the extent to which they are willing to be vulnerable and open, their perspective on the word. Does it line up with mine? Are they teaching me something? Am I able to glean from them? And I believe that there are people out there who feel the same way regarding me. And so I'm going to do a better job at being present and being focused and delivering a word with precision, even if it's a word where I kind of feel like, oh, I don't know if that turned out so well. I'm going to let God flow because He is the judge. And if I feel like something didn't come across very well, for all I know, someone out there might think, wow, that was amazing, God, thank you. Because, see, I don't need anyone to remember me. I don't need you to remember Sharon. I need everyone who listens to me to say, God, thank you for the word you brought through Sharon or brought through that lady. I don't remember what her name is, but I'll know her if I see her, if I come across her channel again. But thank you for that word at that time that you had her speak. So my intention is to focus all honor and all glory, all praise to God and not to me. So in this year, my endeavor will be to come to you more often, more frequently. And if I'm feeling down, hopefully you will allow me to just be, open and honest with you. Hopefully that won't happen very often because, again, I want to uplift you and I want to encourage you. Be a cheerleader, helping you all to keep moving forward because the last thing that we need to even be contemplating is just stopping or turning around and going back. We together are going to keep moving forward. So again, I want to wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope that you don't necessarily make a New Year's resolution, but figure out something that you were endeavoring to do this year. It doesn't have to be complicated. Keep it simple, but make it something meaningful that you are going to work at throughout the year. And let's succeed at what we endeavor to do. All right. So, again, this is Sharon with Statuesque by Sharon. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so. Please tell others about me, share this video, leave me a comment, and let me know what you're endeavoring to do this year, what you're going to succeed at. All right. So I will be talking to you all soon. Again, thanks for tuning in to my channel, and I hope that you all have a blessed day or evening whenever you're seeing this video. I love y'all, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye.